What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back. It's Wednesday night, and your favorite guys, the Burgundy Breakdown, are here. We got Reedy, myself, John, and Juan. And tonight we here to talk about the combine. We here to talk about we going to London. And it's been a whole lot of talks, some things heating up about Jeremiyah Love, and the Commanders had a meeting and so on with some other players. But we about to hop right back into it. So stay tuned. We coming right up shortly.
You mute.
Fellas, what it do? How y'all feeling?
What up?
What's up?
Reedy, what we rating that, Reedy? What we rating that?
Rating what?
The intro.
What was the grade?
You were the one with the media degree, so I gotta make sure we come. You say we gotta have an A block, a B block.
I was looking in a different window doing something else. I'm multitasking right now. I ain't worried about that one.
I'm just saying you hit us with that we gotta have an A block, B block. So I'm like, he locked in.
No, I'm trying to minimize the back and forth, the stretching of the show, like put some structure in this shit instead of just getting on here talking random. Really get to ranting about this, and they ain't even in the rundown. We just rant.
You know that's what they love, Reed. They love a Reedy rant. They know, they do.
Reedy's rundown. Come on now.
Come on.
I definitely got something for y'all. Cooking something up for y'all. But it ain't gonna be on the night show.
Oh,
strictly for Reedy and Z. Reedy and Z content only.
Respect.
Go ahead.
I'm Reedy is tired. Reedy is tired, but I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I ain't gonna pop it right now. I'm gonna save it. Save
it. But yeah, man. So yeah, what we at? We at the combine this week. You know what I mean? It's the most exciting thing going on right now in reference to football. I know today they, said that we're going to London. Woohoo! How y'all? Before we hop into the combine, fellas, how y'all feeling about London? Go ahead, John.
I was a little shocked. Like everyone was saying, London's coming up. Commanders might get London going back overseas. I'm like, all right. London, cool. I ain't gonna go. I'm probably gonna be asleep by the time this game turns on. But I'm curious what the opponent is gonna be, because it's always, whether it's Jacksonville, whether it's Indy, whether it's Atlanta. Like I'm sure it's gonna be one of those third place like Southern teams that we're gonna get. But overall, I'm ready to move on from I'm ready either let's schedule a drop or give me combine. This was like middle of the day.
You already know John ready to talk draft.
Yeah,
I'm already here.
Z, what's up with your man though? What you mean you gonna be asleep in the middle of the game?
Like you get woken up for that? What? Like I don't understand it.
I'm convinced he don't like
he's
us.
Close to your generation, Juan. So I mean, y'all in the same generation.
I'm
Gen
saying
Z,
though,
whatever y'all generation is, like, I think it makes sense to me.
I don't know. You might be on to something though, Juan.
I think you might just be an off-season fan. Like it's weird. Like
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
So he just like to play the franchise, huh?
Yeah. He's sim the season just to get the
season. They asked where you want to start the season. They put the draft.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's good.
Bro.
But I'm gonna go next because when I seen it pop, I kind of already knew we was gonna get the London game because they were kind of like teasing it a little bit the last few months or so. And I mean, it's only right, with the showing we did in Madrid, as far as it's all about selling tickets, and the fan bases travel very well. So I think that we'll, the last time we were in London didn't go so good for us. So I think it's another opportunity we're kind of due for it. But I'm curious to see if we're going to have another game overseas, because we got to play Jacksonville, and Jacksonville we're the home team for this game, whoever we're going to play. But in Jacksonville, we got to go away to play Jacksonville. So that's another possibility. They were kind of kicking the tires on that. a few weeks ago. So I'm curious if that happens, but it is what it is. I don't really have any onus on this for real because I don't have season tickets no more, so it doesn't bother me that I'm missing a home game for it being overseas. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I would say I'm about the same. Like it's cool. You know, Reedy called today. We going to London, and I'm like, I don't know, Bob. It's like we'll see again. We'll see how it play out. We got to know when it is. We got to know, you know what I mean, when, you know, what it's going, of course, when it's going to fall on the calendar, who we playing, all that shit matters to me. You know what I mean? And since I get it, international game, you know, go out there and root for your team. But if we playing the Jags, I don't care to be there. You know what I mean? So it's just like, we'll see. Hopefully it's a good game. We can work some things out. But other than that, it is what it is. But yeah, like he said, we don't got tickets this year. So I am looking at it like, damn, I would have been definitely mad to lose out on a home game. Because some prices ain't cheaper. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You know I always gotta do it. And I got, for a very young age, I have PTSD. So Reedy brought up the last time that we was in London, and a little backstory. I will give you exactly where I was watching that game, and I will never in my life forgive Dustin Hopkins for what he did, because that game lit. I don't care. Yes, Kirk Cousins versus the Giants, the last game of the season, threw that interception, and not lying, I literally cried tears. I fell to my knees and cried because I was blown.
That was what was that was Cromartie that caught that, right?
Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Yeah.
But that hindsight, looking back at that, that's literally what Kirk Cousins is known for, bro. Right.
End of the game meltdowns.
Because when he first came in, not to venture too much off topic, but y'all remember the Atlanta Falcons game? Came in down the side. But anyways,
straight down the sideline, pick six, lost that game.
I will never forgive Dustin Hopkins for that, because I genuinely think, and this is kind of facts, that if we don't have that tie, we go to the playoffs. Remember, that was the year Dallas was 13-3. That was their best year ever, for real, in recent memory. The Giants, Odell Beckham, the boat pick, and we would have been in the playoffs. And who knows if Jay Gruden ever gets fired? Because at that point, that'd have been two consecutive playoff bursts back to back, because we went in 15, then we would have won in 16. 17 offense was the number 2 passing offense in the league that year. That was the year Sean McVay really took off and then got hired the next year. Long story short, like Reedy said, it's time for us to get our revenge. You know what I'm saying? Because we shouldn't have lost that game versus Cincinnati. Jordan Reed had a day. Oh man. But I'm a little bit more excited, I think, than the rest of the panel. For the fact that it's in London, I'm really more excited about that than the Spain game. I genuinely think we're going to dominate the home crowd regardless of who the opponent is, because we dominate, and it was the Dolphins, of course, but we dominated the crowd in Spain. We always have a good showing in London. And one thing, even though we haven't had recent success, we have a passionate fan base, a worldwide fan base. I mean, I'm sure we got it a fair share across our social media platforms, but sometimes we'll be live and be like, whoa, somebody be like, I'm watching from France, I'm watching from UK. You be like, whoa, we reaching out there.
Australia.
So, yeah, I think we got a couple actually on this show where somebody was there watching out of country. So our fan base reaches a long way. But for the game itself, if it was to be Jacksonville, but it probably isn't. But if it was to be Jacksonville, that would be fine to me, because they're actually a good team. Now, hindsight, if they're still what they was last year and we're actually good, I feel like that would be one of the most competitive games in terms of on paper than that we had in London in a long time. So I'm actually really excited about this one, to be honest. Waking up 9 a.m. for this game, hopefully put it like very early in the season for these international games, because we don't want to risk another Dolphins 2.0 where it's straight backups out there. So we'll see, but I'm mildly excited for this one, to be honest.
No question. Shout out to Mike. Mike said Reedy was popping. He in the building. What's up, Mike?
What's good, Mike?
What up, Mike?
Hold on, who's Slim in the chat?
That's what I said.
I just noticed that when Juan was talking, and I really wasn't paying attention to the chat. It's wild.
The chat was tweaking when Z started. They started, Persona, and then who was next? Big JR. Y'all on y'all on some different times.
What do you say? I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't even say the spelling.
Okay,
showed it, but it's vertical, so it's not coming across in one comment. So he must be used to this because he don't want to get banned.
Yeah,
he's slick.
You might need to ban. You might need to ban him because we got people.
I don't understand why people you go in chat rooms.
I think this is
and run your mouth. Somebody motherfucking face, you wild ass.
Yeah.
Man, I'm chill though.
It's on one of y'all. It's one of y'all's channels. I can't ban.
I think it's Juan's. It might be Juan's.
Damn. Juan,
It's EDNC and the Ballin' and Burgundy podcast.
Do not consent.
One guy talking sports does not condone that kind of. Come on, man.
Like, why you say my name?
Oh, nah. I don't even know if that's. I don't even know. But anyways, Greensboro, North Carolina in the building. So hey, that's really y'all second home for real. Y'all been to a Carolina game or nah? Because we take over their stadium.
We do Carolina game.
Yeah, like the Panthers game, like it's so many Redskin fans.
Oh, the Panthers, the Panthers in the Panthers stadium in Charlotte. I ain't never been down there, but I went to school in college in Greensboro.
Okay. Because before they got a team, we was the closest team to their city, so it's a lot of Redskin fans in North Carolina. Another Greensboro. Okay.
It was between us and the Steelers. We had the whole like East Coast.
Okay, we got some family in here.
Hopping on the live with us, man.
Of course.
If you haven't already done so, please like, share, subscribe at Reedy and Z, at Ballin' and Burgundy Podcast, at Wild and Gotti Talking Sports, and at The Burgundy Breakdown. You get all informative videos about London, the combine, the draft, everything we talk about each and every Wednesday right here. We appreciate y'all, man. We couldn't do this without y'all.
That's absolutely not.
Facts.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
hold on. Mike saying, I'm a yell F Reedy. He ain't done shit the whole season.
Pull up on Reedy. Pull up on
Mike. I said it was good, Mike.
Nah, we said pull up on him at the CIAA.
CIAA. Okay. I don't. My man. That's my good homeboy. He be on that CIAA party and all that. I don't really old now, man. I don't really be on that, man. For real. I don't even really go out too much no more. I be in the house. I'm at a tournament with my son. That's about it. That's my life. Practice.
Wild's life.
Coaching, practice with training with him during the week. Whatever practices and shit he has, and that's my life.
Must be nice. I can't wait to live that life.
Nah, bro, it's just a lot. Pause. Every weekend on the fucking road, we in the hotel rooms.
It's all good. Young fella gonna pay you off when he, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have that story. That story, you gonna be like, man, come on, you setting it up. You know what you doing. You setting it up.
I be wanting to just chill. I ain't gonna hold you.
You gonna chill when he get drafted, Reedy.
Yeah. That's when you gonna chill. In about 15 years, man, I retire.
Matter of fact, knowing Reedy, he ain't gonna chill. He gonna be in the stands and gonna try to come down. He might end up on the staff, Z. He might end up on the staff.
Definitely not gonna be on the staff.
Assistant quality with Coach Reedy.
Shit, I'm definitely gonna be sitting with the people though. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. I want to hear with Nick when they be like, man, he's some shit. I want to hear all that. I want to take all that. I ain't even gonna be mad over it. It come with the territory.
Yeah, Bill Mother was in the stands with the Falcons game. Shout out my guy Philip B. Fayetteville. Yeah. Oh, Z, those the roots. You was down there, right? Or that's a little too far.
Nah, Fayetteville, it's within reach.
Okay.
I think it's within a couple of hours. I think.
Respect.
But nah, though. So we combine talk. This is the year that John gets to shine. We are a day before workouts.
Let's say all these names we don't know.
Yeah, kickers and punters. What kickers and punters working out tomorrow, John?
Hey man, give me my Florida boy Trey Smack hitting 60 yards like it's nothing.
Because we need a kicker.
Trey Smacking.
Oh yeah, I'm already sold. I'm about to get a jersey.
Trey Smacking is wild.
Both of y'all signed up. blindly.
Wow. Hey, where's Mike? Hit the button. What did
They both signing up blindly.
Oh wow, that's wild. Hey Mike, tell your where my man Mike at, man? They some wild lovers in here talking about somebody with the last name Paul smacking. That's crazy.
That's that pause, man.
Crazy.
So if
you can't even say nothing like that, bruh.
If we draft him and people start getting his jersey, and he hit
his jersey, but you won.
He hit a game. He hit a game with a field goal. You ain't gonna come on the pod and be like my man Trey smacking from 60. Send us to the NFC Championship. Come on, man.
Hey Mo, if that shit happens, that shit going down in history.
Smacking from deep.
Hey Mo, we got what?
That is crazy.
You already know what's his name. Brad Wins the radio dude.
Yeah,
come on, you know they gonna end up doing it.
Whatever.
You know they gonna end up doing it. They ain't cultured, so they ain't gonna pause it. They just gonna go. They gonna
be like, pause. Like, they gonna be like, pause.
Everyone on the after show, hey yo, pause. Perfect.
But Trey smacking though, he like the best kicker in the college.
I'd say he's the most consistent kicker in this draft. He was Florida, my Florida Gators. He was 25 of 29 on the year and 6 of 7 from 50 plus.
Do y'all think we have true interest in another kicker? Because I feel like they're gonna ride it out with
They had to bring him. They had to re-sign him here, free agent.
Jake Moody.
Come on, Moody, yeah.
I mean, I'm down to bring back Moody, but if
I think you need competition. I think
they never do that though, and I don't know if that's just because that people tend to look at the kicker position as like not important. But I've been screaming since Jay Gruden, probably since Mike Shanahan, that I've always felt like competition is necessary, regardless of if you don't even think he's going to make this roster, right? Because if you don't, then you got situations like nobody should have been, shocked at the last kicker performance and how bad he was, because he was missing in preseason, right? He was horrible in preseason. I forgot his name already. Who was it?
Shit.
Forgot his name already.
Forgot his name already.
Yeah, he came from the Lions. Matt Gay.
There we go.
Matt Gay.
Definitely couldn't kick a ball straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that though, like we got meetings that we had.
Six official.
They said Bain. I saw the talks about they had a meeting with Bain. Bain talking about Chase Young was his idol or whatever. Somebody looked up to, growing up, idolized.
Crazy idol then.
Yeah, I know that probably excited one. I know that excited one.
Not really. We can't fake like Chase Young wasn't that. Look, if you want to break down he just had 10.5 sacks, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to break down his play and say he's not technically sound, okay, that's different. But like, come on, he still was really good at Ohio State. So I mean, you gotta think a lot of these players, just because they say they're idol, like their game could be completely different, right?
Yeah.
Like Rueben, Bain. I'm gonna let y'all could talk about that, Z. But Z, they interviewed our guy. We might be on to something. We drafted Harold Perkins. They interviewed Harold Perkins, and he looks the part, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Z, we know. Z, we know.
What are y'all talking about?
Our sneaky. What was it? Third round. We got him in the third round.
Harold Perkins.
Yeah,
he was out of LSU. And he had a connection with Durante Jones. He was there with Durante Jones. So
the 6 official meetings we had today: the aforementioned Rueben Bain, the aforementioned Harold Perkins, my guy David Bailey, Oklahoma's R. Mason Thomas, Ohio State's Sonny Styles, and then Reese's guy.
The
Burgundy Breakdowns guy, apparently.
There we go.
No, you're not in it. You're not in it, John. Take your stuff out of it. We don't want you on our bandwagon. Hop back on. You're not with it.
Jeremiyah Love.
But Reedy got something to say. Because I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all, bro.
Give him a solo screen.
I said that shit.
Yeah.
How many months ago?
Do that, John.
I said that shit how many months ago about Jeremiyah Love? Everybody wanted to hop in the comments. Oh, Reedy don't know football. What are you talking about? You don't know this team. You don't follow this team. Shut up, Reed. Who is this guy? What is this page? You have a top page on Instagram that puts out this and puts out that, and you don't know ball. You don't know our needs. But now, miraculously, soon as the local and the national media start talking about Jeremiyah Love, now everybody fucking sold. Miss me with that bullshit. Fuck out of here. Y'all should have been seen the tape. And I digress.
Pop your shit.
Come on, man.
Yo,
I mean, Reedy, when you see that, because I seen it once they went live at the combine, the whole comment section was filled with Jeremiyah Love.
Oh yeah. Now that I get to thinking about it, yeah, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? You got to take he's a generational talent similar to Saquon Barkley. I been said that shit. What are y'all talking about? Y'all crucified me, called me everything other than a child of fucking God. Now all of a sudden y'all sold. Fuck out of here, meatball.
John, he talking to you.
Did I stutter?
John gonna be so sick if we draft.
No, not at all.
I'm just saying.
No.
And I'm kind of like, and here's the thing with me, I'm kind of off the Jeremiyah Love, like pushing him I'm kind of coming around to other players, and like I wouldn't be mad if they did take this person. But one thing I know, two things for certain. Those defensive players that they mentioned, if we are looking at it, if we're categorizing this as the eye test, they're not better than him for what he does. Yeah, we may not need a running back. Okay, cool. But you need fucking dogs. You need playmakers. That's all we talk about all last offseason on this show is about playmakers surrounding Jaden Daniels with weapons. And he is a fucking weapon. Somebody hopped in the Reedy and Z chat today. I ain't gonna say their name. And said his comp was B-Rob. What the fuck is you looking at?
Whoa.
And I politely sent the highlight tape when he took it the distance in 2 games from the 2 fucking yard line. And the comp is B-Rob. I ain't never see B-Rob break shit past 25, 30 yards. Oh, he took it to 40 against Tennessee. Okay, I give him that.
One time.
The fuck? Like, what are y'all like? Y'all gotta stop with this. We need. When the fuck has need ever helped us?
Come on.
In the last 10 years.
Come on.
When has need helped us? So you gotta go BPA. If that's the best player right there, take him. I don't care if it's him, it's Carnell Tate, it's Tyson. If it's the kid from LSU, whoever the best available on their board is at the time. Take their ass. That's it.
Yeah.
Hearing they said man, look.
You are preaching some bull jive right now. You on that narcotic and you know it.
B-Rob is a crazy comp. Crazy comp.
Bro said
he said
more and more
screenshot this.
Yeah, he said screenshot it. I ain't gonna do him like that, but that's my guy. I ain't gonna do him like that. But he said, man. The more and more I like him, I'm trying to get sold on him. But I give him a 4. What is that? A 4-2? I mean a 4-3-4-4 B-Rob. What?
Nah.
Crazy.
Nah. Look at that. That triple option with Bill, like Love
and Jaden.
And then y'all gotta throw C-Rod in there. Y'all know. I'm always vouch for C-Rod, man. But
crazy part about it is they want us to go out and get somebody, and they want C-Rod to be the man. That's clearly what it is. I ain't got nothing against C-Rod, but he ain't no fucking Jeremiyah Love.
I'll cry. I mean, look, come on. Jeremiyah Love has been a runaway favorite in terms of if there was a guy that we would say like that is electrifying, that's exciting, it would be him. I finally got a chance to truly look at Jordan Tyson, and I ain't gonna lie. He might be the one.
Hey.
Like Carnell Tate, I know he went to Ohio State, went to the bigger school, and but
technical as a motherfucker.
See, when I say CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb.
Hey,
That what including the injury history, unfortunately.
I say, fully healthy Tyson might be the one.
Tyson, you said Tyson and CeeDee Lamb?
Jordan Tyson.
That's what he looks like to me. Especially he throw a screen to him. He able to get between them tackles.
He's kind of dropping though, like in these mocks.
Because of the injury.
I think it's an injury. I think it's because of the injury, and that might bode well for us, Reedy, honestly. Because
and because of the defensive depth in this draft.
Yeah,
what really like grinds my gears right now is just thinking that we don't have a second round pick, because literally like that would help us in this situation. Like even in a if we took a Jeremiyah Love or if we took somebody else or whatever, one of the
we gotta wait.
It's a consensus in the top part of the draft. Okay, it's a couple players out there that we're considering. All of us kind of agree on. If you had that second round pick, somebody's going to fall. Not maybe that guy, but somebody that's really damn good is going to fall to that 30 whatever the fuck pick it is going to be in the second round. But we don't have that shit, so that's what really bothers me.
It's like pick 37, but because of the Tunsil trade, which I'd do that trade again, but I mean it definitely hurts.
He said Rueben
it definitely
like a 70s five.
Dude, that man did not get a shape up, a fade, a crisp line, nothing. I'm showing up today.
You know he a hooper there.
I ain't even see it.
I ain't even know
when they asked your man Dan Quinn, he gave a little bit more than I thought he was gonna give on that Jeremiyah Love situation.
Yeah, he definitely did. But one thing that did cross my mind, I was like, you know what? It could be strategic, even if we don't draft him, which I hope we do. But even if we don't draft him, it's strategic to create the hype that we would.
Yeah.
It is.
So somebody will want to trade up. We already talking about the draft ain't really, because if we move back, I don't see us going back to 20s. You know what I mean? Somebody like everybody know Kansas City probably gonna draft him at 9. So it could be either Kansas City or other teams that want to jump ahead of Kansas City. So it could be.
There's rumors that the Giants are looking at J Love to pair him up with Scatterbo.
Man, they ain't gonna lie.
I hope, and
Arvell would be the one to do it.
I hope and I pray that nobody in the NFC East takes this kid. Nobody.
Hey,
if it ain't that, hopefully he goes to the Saints, so he goes to Kansas City.
Would you? Not that we want it, but just trying to think from a realistic standpoint. If from the Giants' perspective, it's simply: do you want to pair up Love with Scatterbo or pair up Neighbors with Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson? And if I'm them, I'm pairing Neighbors up with. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. The Giants are gonna get an offensive weapon, and if it's a receiver,
I think it's gonna be another receiver.
We might be in trouble because we already can't do nothing with Malik Neighbors. That man is a beast. He looks like a 70s father. I've never seen him. Nah, my man corner's a little messed up though. So like it's about that time. It's about that time, man.
Someone said they look like him and Bain were Air Force Ones. No football or all football, no swag.
David Bailey,
definitely a black Air Force One guy. He's definitely the YN starter kit.
No, he give me gold chain. He give me gold chain vibes though. Even though he don't got a cut, he give me that kind of vibe.
Yeah. Any particular player y'all think y'all want to see? Like, you know what I mean? You know how I know it's days away, but like who is that one person when you look at the draft, you're like, I gotta see how he fares out as far as working out.
That's a tough question.
I want to see Mansour Delane. That's how I want to see if he's working out. I really want to see him.
Yeah,
I want to see what time he runs. That's the corner from LSU.
The corner, yeah.
I really want to see because I'm really leaning towards him. If I had to take a defensive guy, I think I might. And Unc is gonna love this one. I'm saying we need to take a corner. Unc always said we need to take a corner. I'm starting to say we might need to take a corner.
Me and Reedy like this, man.
But it's a lot of talks with that too, especially with how they saying Durante Jones gonna want strong corners for his need strong corners in his defense. So, and you're talking man guys. So, going that route and trying to stir up another corner to pair with Trey, and already with Mikey, that's definitely
Hey,
Give you that versatility, and you can blitz Mikey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, if they want a true coverage corner, but that is like Amos and Sainer still, but at 6'2", I'm looking to see what my guy Trayton Stukes does out of Arizona. 4 interceptions, no touchdowns allowed, a 36.1 passer rating on the year at Arizona. But John, it's Arizona. It don't matter. He didn't give up a touchdown all season. He's given up like
At
3 in
7?
3 seasons.
Oh
No, definitely not a 7. At 71, 71 maybe, but not a 7.
Okay, all right, respect.
Now first round. Honestly, I'm gonna look deep into the first round. Who I'm waiting on. I'm thinking about Emmanuel McNeil Warren, safety out of Toledo. That's who I got to see test. Because man, he is my safety 2 outside of Caleb Downs.
Us not having that second pick really puts us behind the 8 ball, bro.
Sucks.
And it was for the Lermy trade too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they get the 7th pick in the second round.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We went in thinking we was gonna be, back end of the draft, and it wouldn't have mattered. We just trade up a 3rd. Yeah, I
remember saying
almost a fucking first.
But it's all good. It's one of them situations where it's like you just gotta it's a bitter pill, but it's not, because this dude is. I literally was just thinking about this randomly the other day about Lermy Tunsil. So I said, man, it was quiet as hell on that left side. Like trying to think back to, we rarely heard this man's name, and they're like kickers. You only hear their name when they do something bad. So like hindsight or like present day, it's like we gave up that second round pick, but it's like shit. Had we not done that, we'd have been cooked at the left tackle position, because Brandon Coleman didn't pan out apparently, right? Like who would we have had to stick on that left side? It had to been Connolly.
It had to have been Connolly.
So
I mean, I don't think Connolly would have been bad at left tackle, because that was his natural position come out of Oregon. But like Lermy Tunsil is like, it's him and Trent at left. Like there's little deliberation.
Yeah. And speaking of Trent, I ain't really going to entertain it much. Have y'all been seeing like there was some fans?
Gave it
go get Trent.
Gave it a thought or two.
Where would he go? Nice. What you gonna kick him at right tackle or left guard?
Hey, wherever the fuck he want to go.
Because Tunsil ain't. No, if he try to play left tackle, what you gonna do with Tunsil?
Put him at right.
Nah, fuck no. Tunsil the man.
Trent is better than Tunsil.
Trent is.
Doesn't he have like
Trent is on his way out? So
yeah. So
given that, okay, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if they did that, I would fucking kick Connolly to left guard and fucking like that.
He ain't built to be no guy. He's little and frail.
That's God. Reedy might be on to something.
What's Connolly's build?
Connolly,
guard. Typically, guards that are small. I mean, tackles that are small are better guards. You might be on to something though, because they for sure.
I remember when Trent was with us and we had to plug him at left guard and he killed. He was hurt.
Him and Tunsil on the left side.
Do what you gotta do.
Oh my god,
that sound like man.
It sound like they running to the left all day.
Shit, you can rotate Trent wherever you running at.
Facts.
Isn't he like a $39 million like cap?
$39 cap hit, yeah.
Easy
I will welcome Trent back home. Snot out of there, Trent. Message to Trent. Come on home.
39 million.
It's. I think if they cut him, they could get that cap down to at least 20.
No, I'm just talking about him.
But they go through this. They go through this every time, and he don't be taking no pay cuts.
He don't be going.
He'd be like, nah.
But why would?
And he'll go. He'll pull a Brett Favre. Like he'd go all the way up to camp or in the camp if need be. Like he'd be like, nah.
He'd be pulling a Jerry Jones.
I need that money.
Speaking of guys that return, someone just DM'd me, and I don't know how true it is, but I'm gonna just share it because y'all might have seen it. I just didn't because I haven't been on. He said that Montez Sweat, quote unquote, said he would take a pay cut to come play for us again.
I gotta see the sources on that because I ain't hearing nothing.
That's an interesting.
Ricky has also. I told Z today, like I've been kind of tapped out of it. Like sports talk radio, I see bits and pieces, but I don't really be in it like I'm normally in it. Pause. If needed.
That he 29. That he has been in the league for a minute.
I would want Montez Sweat back. I mean,
I always felt like he was the better out of the two.
He was,
But
he played the best.
Yeah, he played harder, but I'm just thinking more from this perspective of the type of coaching he had. Could if Durante Jones and what's his name, Eric Henderson, if they're who we think they are, could he possibly get the best out of Montez Sweat?
Will Compton's crazy.
I have not heard that name in so
crazy.
long.
He on balling. He on with Taylor Lewan.
Busting with the boys. Yeah.
Man, that's a good pull right there. I ain't heard the number 51. I wouldn't mind it.
Marcus Washington, if you're gonna go get him, shit. Bring back that poly neck cop. That
rock and roll.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know that. While looking around like, who the fuck is that? I don't know.
Who? What's his name?
Marcus Washington.
Marcus Washington.
Yeah, he used to play with the Colts before he came to us.
What year was this?
He used to wear the poly neck roll, the one that looked like a fucking flat board.
Yeah, but like what year was this? It was like 08?
I don't know the fucking year.
I'm gonna look
remember.
Jason Campbell era.
I remember watching Jason Campbell though.
Maybe before.
I remember watching Jason Campbell.
Now, Mason Foster is crazy.
Mason, but he used to.
Jason Campbell was a reedy guy coming out of Auburn. I thought he was on our way when we got him. He was.
Mason Foster pissed me off, man. He was the sole reason. Oh, where is he? My bad.
Nah, I was about to say, but I say for me, just to, to not say anybody y'all name, I would think I want to see just what pause like the measurables, the ratings on downs, and just see how he do. This is getting a lot of people. I think he is. I haven't heard that he ain't.
What about you, John? You heard that?
Hear what?
Is he going to run? No, is he going to run the 40 and all that?
He better, from what I've been told. From what I've been hearing and being seen, it looks like he's doing it.
John ain't been told shit.
Man, listen
here. This is what he been told. John, you don't have a fucking clue.
Bro, I got like 8 people. I got 8 people with my buddies out of the combine. I've been telling everybody.
My man got sources at the combine. Fuck you,
John, go ahead, John. No, John ain't just paused like with the dumbfounded, like you don't know what's going on. Look, and then come on, he better. Like what?
John go hop on in the car. Breaking news from BIB sources at the combine. The Commanders.
Ain't a bad idea. Ain't a bad idea.
Hey Juan, your man gonna be like from BIB management, motherfucker. You the management.
Oh yeah, last week when y'all was asking what happened,
right?
Per BIB management,
per BIB management, John, you the fucking management.
Hey man, it's a team effort here at BIB production.
Go ahead. Yeah, but nah, Downs definitely. I want to see it, because a lot of people. I mean, even though it's a lot of people that want to draft him, it's a lot of people that saying he ain't it.
So is Reese going to participate? Ava Reese,
Arvell Reese.
Yeah, I'm saying that some people throwing out the hypothetical. If he slides, I feel like if he slides, turn the fucking name in. Fuck your man. What's his name? Jeremiyah Love. Go ahead and turn the card in if he's right there when we're drafting.
Screams to me a jet. Like he literally just
that screams to me Micah Parsons in the making.
You think so? I get that vibe about Sonny Styles though.
I mean, I like him too, but I don't know if I'll take him at 7.
I'm just talking about if you had to compare.
Maybe if we trade back to like 13, somewhere in there. Yeah,
I think Arvell Reese is more on track to be like Micah, but I think Sonny has that like the better build, size, and what's the word I'm looking for? The tackling ability of Micah. So I think they're kind of if you split Micah Parsons in 2. You kind of get Sonny Styles and Arvell Reese. I think I think Arvell is a jet. That is an Aaron Glenn linebacker.
They still got Jeremiah Johnson.
Jermaine
Johnson, and they had another pass rusher they drafted.
Will McDonald.
So,
but Glenn's also doing the play calling for the defense now. Like he came out today and said, "Yeah, I'm taking over play calling."
Yeah, if
And when I
we're
seen that in my head, I was thinking like, bruh, your fucking play calls wasn't all that great. Like you were cool. Like you had fucking players on your fucking squad, but you like you ain't
Anything is
one of them ones.
anything is better than that Jets defense last season. No picks is crazy work.
it's been a
You
Jets
can't
fan.
coach a fucking pick, bro. That's just being lucky, being in the right place at the right time. A lot of different factors. Like
I
a
think
coach,
one could have gotten a pick for
coach a
them.
fucking pick.
I ain't gonna lie, really. Typically, I'd be right. I'd be 100% spot on with you with that take. But it's like you really think about it though. 17 long. You could scheme up a turnover.
We barely got turnovers. So like
I know, but I'm
still got
saying
them.
out of 17 weeks, that's crazy if you really think about it. Not one interception, like not one.
That's
like,
tough.
But to your point though, I'm not saying Aaron Glenn is bad, but shit, JD5 made his ass look bad. 45 points, but if Z, to answer back your question, if we talking just guys, because I was gonna say like it's tough to say who you excited to see, because it's not like back in the day where everybody competed in the combine. Like these guys too Hollywood. I ain't running, I ain't doing this. So if I just had to say anybody, it would be Sonny Styles, because he's supposed to be the most like versatile unicorn kind of guy. And he screams to me a Durante Jones guy for the simple fact that I really think he could be a mixture of a Bernard from Minnesota, the safety, and what's my guy? I think I just said it. Is it the linebacker Bernard? Panginko, and a little bit of Josh Metellus, maybe the safety. Okay. That might be stretching it. But the linebacker Bernard from Minnesota, that's who I think Sonny Styles could be, because he's supposed to be able to pass rush very well, can line up over the AB guy, rush the middle. He can pass cover against tight ends. Well, he runs like quote unquote a 4.3, 4.4 40 times. So if I just had to pick one person, it would probably be him, because I think that's when you think of a game-changing, dominant defensive player, he's the one that comes to mind, just because for his versatility.
Styles was the first person we interviewed, right, John?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like I saw that come the first person. And the team kind of been glazing him on the page. He's like the first person they posted in the mock drafts.
It was him. It went Bailey. It went Tate. And they're on 4.0.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, to be fair, like he would essentially be your green dot if you think about it. Like McGee's going to be more your speedster. Luvu's more of your pass rusher. You don't know you're bringing back B-Wags. He would be your play caller, essentially. Like he can do everything you need right there in the middle.
Yeah. Pause, but we can segue into that into you say right what you need in the middle. But we can segue right into that though. So like, you know what I mean, of course the talks around the combine, well before the Wags comment came out, a video, and was it Schultz or was it Schefter that tweeted out Zach Ertz with the videos of him working out? Saying that he wanted. It might have been Tom Parasoli, I guess. I might be all wrong, but I think basically he was saying he want to come back next year. He working out. He should be back and clear by week 1. I mean, I pretty much think I know what everybody's about to say, but with tight ends, the way the tight end situation going right now, what Pitts just got franchise
tag,
likely probably get a bag at him. Auden Price might have went up now, you know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do? Has anybody changed their sentiment, or do we still go out and just spin it on one of these tight ends, or do we bring?
I'm still going on. I'm spending money. Look, God bless Zach Ertz. See you in Kane. I'm spending bread.
I'm with you 100%. But after the Kyle Pitts franchise tag, that made Isaiah Likely more of like the number one commodity. So
number
everybody's
one.
gonna be wanting him.
Yeah.
So I gotta start now opening my mind up to some other free agent tight ends because that was like literally the only guy that I had my mind set on. So wow, let me pull up the available tight ends because I do have a feeling.
K. Oden, you got
oh yeah, that's my guy.
What is it?
Y'all think Tennessee gonna bring him back?
I don't think so, actually.
If Tennessee don't bring back Chig, we could bring him home, man. Bring Chig home. University of Maryland finest. And he was very good in Tennessee.
He was. I don't think they will. I think they're gonna move on and be like, look, what dead weight is on this team? You could say Chig, Calvin Ridley, Tony Pollard, Lloyd Cushenberry. There's like $40 million cap for them right there. Or I could see Chig easily getting a 3-year 35 for some teams. Give him roughly 22, 23 guaranteed.
Here's another thing too. They love the tight end room, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
They said that he said it at the presser. Now, of course, I know you got to take everything with a grain of salt, but apparently they love what they got out of John Bates. They like obviously Zach Ertz, which I don't think he's gonna be back, but you never know. And they talk about
they ain't kicked the tires on it.
They talk about Ben Sinnott as if he's gonna be unleashed. So,
but I'm getting mixed reviews on that. I feel like that's like Blau talked about, he has a role for him and stuff, but then he also kind of mentioned like he needs all this improvement. And then then I just, all this talk, well, of course it's us and reporters talking about the need of a tight end, but I don't know, it just seems like if Sinnott is, I don't think he'll be, I don't see him being featured. I would hope it'd be unleashed, but it seems like he may not pan out. I was listening to Cam talk about him too, and Cam ain't really seem, like saying anything where the team thinks so highly of him. So it's like if he do pan out, he's gonna have to work his ass off.
Reedy does not endorse anything from John Kine moving forward.
Nah, I can't. That ain't John Kine. That ain't John Kine. I ain't gonna put that on John Kine. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
I'm not gonna hold
y'all. But I wanted to bring this up, so I was just waiting for the right opportunity, and I'm glad
the streets were chirping.
He threw me the oop, so I gotta go there.
What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it?
I gotta go there. So the news comes out from Regina that the quarterback coach that they've been saying has been the quarterback coach is not the quarterback coach. It's no other guy. So me and Z went down the rabbit hole the other day, went to the page, found who the guy was and all this other stuff, this, that, and the third. Cam ain't say shit. He ain't said nothing. He ain't come back and say, oh, well, but I know as a journalist, you gotta vet your sources. So again, why you ain't say nothing? And Cam just keep dropping these new reports. Cam, you gotta talk for that shit before we believe anything you say, because your credibility ain't good, Bobby. I'm just letting you know, because if Juan would have said that, they would have crucified Juan. They're like, Juan out here with these fake sources.
Like, who is this nigga on Juan's show? Juan got some quarter.
Juan guy talking
his old quarterback coach.
Juan guy talking shit is crazy.
We consider you the number one insider, and you out here interviewing guys. This the second time you interviewed him. Yeah, but my question is why didn't it get leaked last year that he wasn't the guy? So I'm confused. So I'm giving him a little bit of grace on that one, because if that was the case, then why they didn't say it last year?
Because last year the whole story was pay Terry.
When you put it like that, Reedy, I get what you're saying now. Because at first I made my video on it and I was like, you can't really be mad at John Kine, because he probably was looking at it like doing him a little favor, getting him some exposure and all that. But then when Miss Jackson,
he was using him as an expert. He was using him as an expert.
Nah, yeah, they both, they both gained off of each other. But let's be real, he benefited more from it than John Kine did. John Kine should be booming.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, he definitely might have got some clients or whatever. But he did coach him, so it's not like he never coached him. So there is some validity to that. But
Yeah.
if it's not current and she coming out saying that shit, is just like, bro, you gotta say something as a journalist. You gotta like, okay, well,
that
my
was the
bad.
crazy part.
Like, set the record straight.
Yeah, and
My man just ain't saying nothing. I'm texting Z. I'm like, damn, so Kyle just gonna gloss over this shit like ain't nothing happened. He coming out with the next reports and shit. I'm like, damn.
And also too,
you got some explaining to do, mister.
It seemed like it was a little bit animosity to him because that she did come out and say that, but she was on some don't give him a platform, blah blah blah, like all this. I'm like, oh, what's going on? But
it's like, hold up.
Also, like, I watched the little clip, and I'm gonna be real. It takes you 10 seconds to realize this dude ain't up to date with Jaden Daniels. He says the same exact thing that we said about him last year.
Generalities.
Yeah, he's not. You ain't gaining nothing. You ain't gaining nothing from watching that you would have thought, oh, this is quarterback's coach. This is some insight that fans won't have. He literally said the only thing that we always say. So yeah.
I'm gonna get with him in April. We say, I'm gonna get with him in April. We got some things I haven't really seen him, and I'm just like, I didn't give that a whole listen. I listened to like half of it, and I kind of like started doing some other shit. But it was just like when the report came out, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And I kind of thought it wasn't real at first, and then I'm like, oh, she's saying that he ain't the coach. So, and she's speaking for him.
Facts. That's the first thing I thought about. People in the comments were like, oh, yeah, well, maybe she's talking. Ain't no fucking maybe. That's like perfect. You got your mother to say it because you already know she going to say it how you really want to say it for real.
But she can say it. She ain't got to worry about getting fined. She ain't got to worry about none of that.
Yeah.
And then the crazy part about it is it's his agent. So,
what you gonna do about it?
Like, so, I'm just saying, so Reedy from Reedy and Z. I don't know. I can't speak for Z, but until further notice, Reedy, I can't vouch for anything Kime reports.
I hate this new age of the reporters, to be honest. Not to continue off Reedy's point, but he made a good point. Like, just me being real, because I'm gonna say how it is, and y'all always say it too, like, we're the new media, bro. As the fans. But I miss the old days when they were hungry, bro. Like when literally you talk about they were the only ones getting the news, and we could only go to JP Finley. I'm just using JP Finley as the main one because he was the main one I used to get news from and just watch about. JP don't be reporting on nothing. I don't know if it's because he made it or like, he don't got to no more, but he don't be like back in the day. He used to be like on it. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna Walker was another go-to. The only one that still give me them same old school vibes is Nikki Giabala. She's the only one that still give me and again, I get it. They probably veterans now, so they don't really got to do as much work as they once did. But now it's like, because it's easy for them. They realize the content and game is for them, and like, let's call it what it is. Most of us ain't out gaining a beat reporter, bro. Like John Kime, because they're in
the building, they have access that we don't have.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I kind of miss it when they were like that. When they were actually on the beat doing that. Now they just do the YouTube shit.
But I look at JP shit though. Like, he got his own YouTube channel. He got him and B Mitch. He got the NBC. He do some of it. So it's like you got 4 or 5 things that you doing all at once. Like he low key, I'm just thinking myself, like this man low key probably getting to the bag and but it's all recycling the same content, you know what I mean? But on the flip side of it too, he probably ain't got the damn time to do it because he's doing so fucking much. Let me fucking you wake up in the morning and you see something. He had some shit he done posted from 11:30, 12 midnight at night in the studio. So it'd be like, damn, you know what I mean? And he at the games, and at practice. So
OTAs, combine, draft, press conference galore, everywhere.
That's the job.
I would love that job. I think so. I would love that job.
That shit is stressful, bro. Being on deadline is the most stressful fucking thing ever. And you don't know if you're going to get it. And you got to make sure, like, every minute of every second of that shit it's cool, but it's a rush. It's definitely adrenaline rush. But that shit is like crazy. I mean, you gotta have that shit typed up and ready, and if you got to do a package or you got to do a fucking a rap, you know, a rap is like a for audio, a package is for video. Like, bro, that shit, and you a one man band, you doing it by your own. You don't got no full time to edit it for you. Oh,
it's a lot,
man.
You gotta go to a board of production meeting. You got to pitch these fucking stories and all of this shit and get approval. Like that shit is crazy. It's not. It ain't for the weak and hearted. Like people think that journalism shit easy. It's not. Not at all.
It ain't for the week.
Ain't for the week. But yeah, so then we roll into B Wags. You know, they asked Quinn about Wags, and
you already know what I'm gonna say.
They pretty much said, you know, they haven't really touched on or came to a conclusion on that situation, but you know, it was Shorts that dropped the B Wags story that, you know, for sure B Wags will be back next year. So, you know,
he will be back with us.
He will be back playing next year.
Okay.
Period.
You know, whether with us or anywhere else. But you know, John, how you feeling about B Wags? Actually, I don't remember. What's the notion you've been pushing?
Look, love B Wags. You'll go to we'll see you in Canton. We want to get younger. Love B Wags. Bringing him back ain't the answer. We got to see what McGee, Madrano, and company got. If we fail, then we know what we have. But I don't think B Wags is going to be the last chess piece to this great defense. Go back to Seattle. Go retire. Go enjoy some playoff football.
Shit, go to LA.
Go back to LA. Go back to I'm thinking of Von Miller. Never mind. Yeah, go back to LA. Enjoy the warm weather on the West Coast. I mean, it might be on fire. I mean, it might be on fire out there, but you know, it's better than the cold weather out here.
Yeah.
Go over there. Go back home. Go retire. Love you. We'll see you in Canton, gold jacket and all. We gotta get younger.
I agree. How you feel about it? Well, we already know what Reedy on. No, actually, Reedy, explain yourself. What you how you gonna?
Nothing needs to be explained.
How you gonna use them?
11-time All-Pro. Still doing it at a high, 162 tackles or something like that. I may be off a little bit. And what's this? His 15th season, 14th season.
This will be his 15th coming up.
14th season. If you can't still playing at a high level, this guy's that's way younger than him, not even getting 75 fucking tackles. Yeah, I'll take. He can't cover. Okay, cool, but he can help this team. So whatever y'all feel, we need to get younger. Woo woo woo. We need to see what McGee. We seen what the fuck he can do. Nothing. We've been saying for 2 years you've been talking this McGee shit. He ain't did shit. All these same fucking linebackers y'all been talking about ain't did nothing. So miss me with this getting younger shit, all of that, da 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 da. Yes, we need the linebackers that can cover, so I'm with y'all on that part, but it ain't like they're the answer over him because they're fucking useful. Fuck out of here. Respect. I digress, man. I yield to Juan.
I'm gonna start by saying this after what they said about Bobby. I got this gut feeling that he's gonna be back. So my issue with him coming back is less about him and it's more about the coaching staff's obsession with him. I remember we talked about this last time and Reedy kind of made a good point. Like he's on the field all the time because maybe they don't have anybody else that they can trust. Yeah, physically he may not be able to do it, but mentally he's still the guy that can, do it out there. So I understand that point. My thing is, I'm in the middle, right? I'm with John. We need to get young. We need to see what these guys like McGee has, right? Because I think he shows some tangibles. But I'm also like, I'm not completely off Bobby Wagner if they just chop his 100% snaps down to like let's just say 75, 80 snaps. Like he plays 100% snaps of the game. At 36 years old, bro, I literally seen this man up close and personal get abused by Bijan Robinson. Like that's not fair. Like we got Jameer
Walker.
All them.
Let's preface that it's not in the run game, in the pass game. These are the fucking top backs as far as out of the backfield catching the football. Like He's 36. What do you expect?
So I'd rather die.
I'm not yelling at you, John, but I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah.
the overall notion of it.
I'd rather die on the hill of letting a young guy get abused by him. But he's making it too easy. You know, that's the scapegoat right there. As soon as they see Bobby Wagner
dropping the snap count down and being selective when you put him on the field.
Yeah, but then again, also with that, maybe Bobby Wagner still got a little bit of ego, right? Like I'm Bobby Wagner. If I'm gonna play, I'm gonna play. So maybe he wants to still play 100% of the stats of the game, and that probably be the reason that he don't come back. Because based off what they said, I feel like they want him back, man. Which I can't completely be mad with. But if I had a choice, nah.
Yeah,
let me make one last point. My bad, Z. If he comes back, you got to think these last 2 years he didn't cost us shit. So like, why is it that big of a like he's costing us $20 million or something? His contract last year was $8 million. Peanuts. Like he's not trying to break the bank. So you can't bring him back on that. You brought in other sorry guys that did nothing for that amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a money thing. I think I do think that based off what they said, they do want to bring him back. And it's gonna probably all be up to Bobby. I do think that if we do keep him though, Durante not gonna put him in the positions as Joe Witt was kind of leaving him out there on the island like that. And certainly would like to see snap count reduced just to kind of, one, to spell them, and also again so we can still evolve and our young guys can evolve and get the time and the experience that they need to get better. But outside of that, I mean, if he was to walk, I mean, it is what it is. Thank you for your service. You've been great to us.
Right.
I mean, in a respectful way. Thank you for your service. But it's like if we keep him, I just want him to be used differently. That's it. I mean, and again, I think Durante could be scheming up something different. But Durante didn't mention him in the press conference. He also didn't mention Payne, but they're vouching.
They vouching for Payne.
And I am too now. I kind of changed my mind. So I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say that far for me personally again, but I could see why because again, like we said, he was gonna be here by default because we don't have nobody else that can take his spot. But like, just thinking like what Durante Jones, if he is what they say he is, could potentially get Deron Payne to be again. That 2022 Payne was something different, man. And I really just don't
be on to something.
Huh?
Hermit Rob might be on to something.
That's what he say. That's
Didn't mention because he wasn't under contract.
Not under contract.
Maybe, but he mentioned all young guys though, outside of Jeremy Reeves and maybe Will Hurst.
But again, they all under contract.
Yeah,
it's probably more coincidence than anything, but might be onto something.
That's not a coincidence because when it was live, that's the first thing I said to Z. You notice he ain't mentioned Payne. You notice he ain't mentioned this. That wasn't a coincidence. That's PR. That's somebody in PR in his ear.
Could be. I ain't mad at that.
Definitely glad you keep paying that $28 million. If you look at it, it's guys in the league that's making more. So it ain't, what I mean, we got the cap space to spend money elsewhere. So
I would say restructure.
But if you structure, you got to add years to it. And are you going to do that?
Not
you could always turn it into bonus money too. But
I was about to say, if you restructured, look at Mahomes. They restructured his contract, gave him like $30 million as a signing bonus, and added $40 million to their cap. You can easily turn what is he at a $28 million cap hit? You can turn 7 or 8 of that into a signing bonus.
Yeah, I mean, if he's willing to do it.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't see him doing it because I'm obviously not Deron Payne, but I think if they're in a mode of like, hey, we need to get some of these contracts redone, and we got to get younger. You restructure him, you extend Tunsil, you get rid of Marshawn Lattimore, and maybe one of the I almost said Willis, my bad. But you get rid of Marshawn, you just added $20 million back to the cap.
Speaking of that, Can we call AP out on some bull job, man?
like
You know, damn boy, y'all not bringing back Marshawn.
I read something about they could be working out an injury settlement or something. And I'm like,
I doubt it.
man.
I mean, you might have to. You might have some language in his contract about that. It's hurt.
I mean, but is it?
Hey, Marshawn, you injured. Go home.
Is this recovery well after? Like, is this recovery in training camp, or is this recovery? You know, when he's supposed to come back?
Well, he tore his ACL in week 8 versus the Chiefs, right?
It was definitely against the Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, no, it was the game after that because I think he got through that game. He had the pick and all that. He had to get
week 9. That was Seattle. Was that Seattle?
So,
or with the Giants or something maybe.
It might have been. No.
Week 9 was the was that Miami? No.
Well, I know Juice.
Marshawn. Hey, I got word on the street is St. Juice actually played solid over there in LA.
For LA, but he only played like 40% of the snaps too. It wasn't a whole lot.
It was more than that. It was more than that.
Started a few games.
It was way more than that. And the only reason why I know this because one of my best friends is a Chargers fan. And he told me yeah, St. Juice kind of played a lot last year.
Forbes too.
Forbes played a lot. Benjamin St. Flag St. Groupie played 356 snaps.
I'm on my Z. I'm a man. Nah, it's been rough. Man, it's been
on the first yawn of the pod.
Man, little do y'all know.
Just be the unk to do it. Damn.
But nah. So I mean, that if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe at the Burgundy Breakdown on all platforms. You know, check us out. We trying to get to over 200. You know, make sure you go back and watch some of these videos. We trying to get our watch hours up and all that. We got some goals we trying to hit. So, you know, please tune in. Make sure you support our individual channels as well at Reedy and Z, at Ball in the Burgundy Podcast, at Juan Gotti Talking Sports. But yeah, so I think, does that cover everything? Did we miss any topics, John?
I think that's everything. Unless someone else got something.
Trying to think.
Andrew Wiley.
It was Andrew Wiley. That's my man. What was that? No, that okay. I'm not gonna say that was my man. I'm gonna say
Alex.
We do gotta acknowledge the fact that he turned his career around and found a home because that first year with Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
But no, like that's actually low key like impressive because he signed originally a 3-year deal, right? So that first year with EB was bad. These last 2 seasons was good, and then he gets a 2-year extension. So he about to turn a good 4 years in.
Yeah.
Jaquan Brisker.
You can play. You can play both guards. You can play center and tackle. Well, not center, but both guards and both tackles.
Jaquan Brisker. I wouldn't mind Jaquan Brisker, but I don't know if Chicago let him go. I really don't think I don't see that.
I think they're
I think they cut him or let him go or something.
No, that was already that was
Tremaine Edmonds is on the block.
Yeah, that was Tremaine Edmonds. Man, what y'all know about Buffalo Tremaine Edmonds, man? That was a monster.
And they were saying about the Hargrove. Or is it Hargrave?
Oh, Javon Hargrave, the tackle of Minnesota.
Yeah, he on the block as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like we definitely gonna snag some Vikings players. I don't know how, when, but
probably
we
free
get a
agency.
few.
I don't see us making a trade this offseason. I don't think we got the ammunition to do so unless we're trading this
unless
the NBA.
It's after the draft and you trade one of next year's picks. Because we back in business next year.
Mm-hmm.
Only way I see that happening. But I don't. We can't afford to give up capital this season unless they pull out some, magic out of nowhere. We traded our 5th for some star player, and it's like, how do we manage this?
So these are all the Vikings free agents. Eric Wilson, linebacker. Jeff Okuda, linebacker, cornerback. Justin Skoll, a left tackle. Obviously, no. Taveri Thomas. Rest in peace, Rondell Moore, of course. Ryan Wright, punter. Carson Wentz, Andrew DePolia, Fabian Monroe. That's crazy. Hey, Fib turned this. He actually made a solid career out of his career, bro. When he was hit, bro, I ain't gonna say he was trash, but he was hit and miss. He was kind of like
guy.
He was a Z guy.
Yeah, Rue was a Z guy.
He was kind of like David Amerson for me. Like I thought David Amerson was about to be that, and he showed flashes at times, and that's Fabian Monroe. But he actually turned out to have a really pretty good career.
Good for him.
He's 31. But here's where it gets a little bit interesting. A lot of people know about Speedy Naylor, aka Jalen Naylor, super duper fast deep threat.
Yep.
He's 26 years old.
Z-guy for sure.
Jimmy Moreland.
Superstar Jimmy. Don't get me started on Superstar Jimmy.
Guy.
Oh my God, he glazed Superstar Jimmy so
man.
Y'all gonna do a live event this upcoming year? I ain't gonna lie, I would with us just because of who we have great chemistry, but just man, truthfully, we gotta get that following together for the show. For
following the time,
you know what I'm saying? Now we figure out the timing, but like if we get the Burgundy Breakdown brand itself up and like running and getting a good following, hell yeah, that's in the plans.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Chemistry is there. But Ivan Pace, that's a linebacker, 25 years old. He's a free agent for the Vikings. He's restricted. He is restricted, but that's an interesting one right there. Keep a name out for that. Ivan Pace, linebacker. I mean, they all killed us, but he was damn sure good in that game against us.
He related to Orlando?
That
I don't think so.
That I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so. I wanted Ivan Pace coming out of that college year. What was it, 2023? I wanted him, and he went undrafted. I was like, man, should have grabbed him.
Mm-hmm.
But like, cause he ran a 4.6 as at linebacker, and I was like, all right, we can use this, and went undrafted.
Mm-hmm.
No, he is not related to Orlando.
For sure.
Got a question, John.
Yo.
In the chat.
Oh, talking about Dame Tucker. I think he's going to be a more underrated prospect. Day 3, fringe. Day 2, like Luke McCaffrey did, where it's literally pick 100. But he's considered day 2. I mean, tied David Bailey this past season with 14.5 sacks, so tied the nation in sacks, about 6'2", 6'2.5". Like I would grab him at 145 if he were there. I like the kid coming out. I'd go grab him if we don't go edge within our first 2 picks.
Mike about to get kicked out of the chat room.
My DJ swearing.
DJ Swearinger was my man.
Was my man too, but he that's Unc right now.
Yeah, two swags. So was it Jungle Swag, 2 spoons?
Hey John. What you know about the kid out of John Curl?
Tyron Montgomery?
Yeah.
Had a really good Senior Bowl. Good size, good speed. Good hands for his height too. I got to do a little bit more tape because I ain't watching John Carroll film. I ain't got that type of bread or time.
You know, ball, bro. Like the fact you even knew who that was is wild. Like,
he on my list. He's on my list.
But what I saw and what I heard from the Senior Bowl, looking through his like season stats, looking through some of the tape, I'm like 145 maybe.
Sneaky.
I would test it. I'd test it. Timothy's saying, where will Bryce Lance go? Day 3. I want him at 1. There's a few receivers at 145 I would go get. Lance was on my list when we did our receiver prospects for BIB Draft HQ. He was on my list. 6'4", 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 1 or 2 drops at the FBS level at North Dakota State. I'd go grab him if you wanted someone really, really tall. He's not going to run very fast. He's probably going to run a 4.6. But if you want legitimately a 6'4" receiver who has got good hands, Lance is not a bad name to have. He's 4th or 5th round, unfortunately.
Yeah. Respect. Well, yeah. Tyron's on my list.
Tyron's gonna be an interesting name because he came out late in the process from the Senior Bowl. But as soon as he came out, everyone was like, "Hey, look at him!"
Dang, he had 15 touchdowns last year.
Yeah, but granted, like John Carroll, it's like who's
1,500
watching?
yards is 1,500 yards.
Yeah, but I totally agree. But also, like, if he was at what's a smaller, D1 school, if he did this at Mizzou, it might not translate the same.
Gotcha.
Tim, I want Bryce Lance to prove me wrong. I want him to. Believe me, want him to. But you heard it here. If you don't test well, you heard it here.
Don't come back saying John said this, John said that.
Hey, I got receipts all over the place. Would have thought I was CVS.
John was going somewhere. I can see that happening. I can see it. I'm
gonna start making merch. You're gonna see that happen.
Oh yeah, respect. But yeah, though, man.
Yeah,
it seems like that wraps the show up. Once
I
again, we
I'm
are the
sleepy tonight.
Breakdown. You said what?
It ain't Z tonight. It's the rest of us.
Bro, I feel like I have not seen my bed in a week and a half, bro.
Bro, I swear, as soon as we end this, I'm out of there. I'm going smack it.
Straight to sleep.
Smack out.
Are already out. But yeah, but we are the Burgundy Breakdown. Again, make sure you like, share, subscribe at the Burgundy Breakdown. Watch on all platforms. Sub us up, share, like, share, subscribe with all your friends. That's Reedy. I'm Z. There's John and there's Juan. With the Burgundy Breakdown, we sign it out. See y'all next Wednesday.